Hello everyone. Hello. As usual, I welcome you in this new streaming session. If everything is okay, just shoot a message into the chat. We're both technical checking everything, audio, video, etc. Feel free to chat and comment and to introduce your thoughts and interact with me. Today it's a very special episode appointment for me because I am sharing my story with my RavVast, my journey, and it's very important. I have prepared a brief recap, not so brief actually, but so many things have happened in 2021 summer that are incredible. It's very hard, to gather all of them in one shot. Yeah, my story with the RavVast. First of all, in 2020 actually, we all remember what happened, with COVID and stuff. I was caged in a relationship that actually I didn't like, but I wasn't aware up to COVID, when I was forced to stay, kept in my house, and with her. She's a good person, but we couldn't handle, and everything literally blasted in those months. After that, I moved into my father's house, and it was yellow area in Italy. It meant that we couldn't move, we couldn't go outside, we couldn't pass our gates of our homes, and I couldn't afford a heating system when the winter came, and it was hard. I was alone, big house. Nobody was there except my neighborhoods, and yeah, me and my cat, Thor, a black cat. It was hard. The highest temperature I reached, I remember in that winter, it was 12 Celsius degrees. Don't know how many Fahrenheit, but it was cold. And I've learned the lesson back then, and that cold, like feeling cold, is just a matter of a psychological matter, and just a matter of habitude. And here comes this guy over here. Why? Because I told myself, okay, I'm alone into this house. What can I do? Couldn't afford the heating system. I got a few money, from government, support money, and for people without job, and I decided to buy on Black Friday 2020, my first RAV. I loved the RAV since I first saw Nadishana years before that moment, and I fell in love with the sound. It just came, the bells rang, and I bought it. I thought myself I made a big mistake. Big mistake. I mean, Alessio, I can't afford the money. I can't afford the heating system. You spend just more than 700 euro for that. And I was starting to regretting it, After a week it came. I remember I unboxed it. I took it, placed it on my lap, and, I just did this. And I started crying. And here comes the summer. The summer, because in that winter I haven't played much the RAB. I stayed just under a desk, a table, and it stayed there for quite a while. I don't even know why. I was concentrated on other things. This, by the way, this is it. This is the big cord, the first RAB that I got. It's it's very damaged, as you can see. But despite that, amazing. And yes, summer came, June 2021. After a very, very bad toxic relationship that I started to roll with a girl, I had enough. I had enough. A friend of mine borrowed me 200 euro because I was in red, you know, in my account, bank account, and I was under 70 euro, and something was calling me. And for the ones who do feel this, they might understand. Something was calling me about Greece. My grandfather was born in Greece, actually, you know, Rodi. When I was thinking about Greece, I don't know why I started to feel a strong emotion, a glooming light coming, you know, I couldn't even see it, you know, and I couldn't hold my tears. I don't know, it was too strong. So I said, no, everything is going, you know, rotten in pieces. I'm just disgusted by this place. I mean, I was living in a good area, beautiful area in the middle of nature, but, you know, I just wanted to leave. And then Masi, I phoned him, and this is the situation. And he said, I'm giving you money. He was very low with money, you know, very low, the guy. And I said, Masi, but you need money. I mean, now almost the way I do, you know. And but he said, you know, I know you, I feel you. This is gonna be an investment. You're gonna see. This is my investment. Trust and go. I said, okay. And I bought tickets. I bought the tickets. And I went to Greece. And I'm showing you right now. If you see and hear what I'm gonna show, just shoot a message, because I'm not sure that it's gonna work. And here was the beginning of my trip. Yeah, over here. If everybody can hear me, I'm here on the ferry. I used to make a lot of, you know, of videos for witnessing all of these, and this is me making a good selfie. It was so windy and I was so excited, and I was jumping into the void. And this is probably Naxos from the sea. You know, the trip is 10 hours long. And I went to Astipalia. Wait a minute. Because it's a very special part. Everybody, the video was okay. You could hear and see the audio of the video that I was showing you. Please shoot a message. Yes, sound is good. And the video, my colleague Alice is performing the chat task right now. You could see also the video that I was showing about Greece, about the trip. Just shoot a message. Alice, everyone, if I'm just trying to know if everything is fine. Technically, I was trying to show you a video from another application. Did you see it? Just shoot a message, please. Yeah, okay. That's right. Fantastic. So, imagine this scenario. I was alone, completely. Just this guy, my guitar, a Bose speaker in Greece. Oh. And I went there. I knew nobody except one woman that I met years before, and I went to Astipalia, which is a small island, very close, 6 hours of navigation from Turkey, very far. It's 10 to 12 hours of navigation. And I went there and said, okay, that's it. I'm here. I'm alone. I have no plan, nothing. I just felt what was happening. And after 5 days, things started to change. The people was mesmerized of this instrument and me, the way that I was, manifesting myself as a whole with this instrument. The video that I'm gonna show you, that was the first night in Astipalia on the Hora, which is the center, this small town center with the windmills on my back. As soon as I started playing, kids started to gather and magical. That was the beginning of the magic. Changing to screen count. Yeah. I really miss that place. Really. I really miss that place. I've heard many stories about RavVast in the hands of kids, and this happens most of the time. I was in the middle of a place that I call just magic, magic, and the middle of a miracle. Alone, no money. I could live just with some government money, which was paying the hotel, and the RavVast and my music. After that, people started, I was starting to be a celeb on the island, and also from the police. The police in Greece, it's kind of annoying, and they started to ask me, to move off, etc., and not to play into the streets. But the music was good, and people started to love the RavVast and the music that I did with it. And soon after, I met a guy named Sotiris, which came back after 1 week to Athens. And then another guy came, we shared the same name, Sotiris, and he came to me and said, the other guy, you met another guy, Sotiris, with a bigger curly hair. Yes, okay, don't be scared, because he gathered all my friends, me included, and he said, you have to listen to this story about this guy with a RavVast, completely alone on the island, and he's there, he's playing, and it's immense, it's incredible the things that he's doing. And that guy offered me to shoot me a video on top of Castro. That video is called Eftimia and became my first song that I wrote on the RavVast. I'm gonna show you the video because it's really incredible. piece of emotion or feelings.
Make the reference?
It's in a different format, so apologize if you see it small. Yeah. Tan hella good I love it. Yeah. Could you hear the audio? I'm not sure that you could. Let me see. Everything was okay. Yeah. Fine. I don't wanna steal all the time with that, and that was Eftimia, a video that Sotiris, a friend that I met there, rolled for me. I'm sure you knew the guy himself, because I have some pictures here. Let me see. This all this stuff that has happened. Where are you? This is me and Galia. You gotta see this, by the way. You know, the beautiful things that here's the guy. He's Sotiris. This is the guy that made the video. Was after a crazy night. This is some pictures that he made to me, and this is me looking at a sunrise. This is some of my stuff on the floor in the first hotel that I was, and some random pics. This is Eli wrote. It's a mother that I met there. She comes often in Astipalia every year, and I was sitting there, you know, in this area, playing, and this is some random stuff playing right after a big night. This is Marula. This woman here in Greece, you know, in Greece they are very, you know, they like to host people. They help people. That girl over there, that woman Marula, when I couldn't sleep anywhere because at some point I ran out of money, she offered me to sleep in her restaurant. And one crazy night I also slept into the street because, you know, I lost myself trying to move back to the hotel, and her brother brought me to the hotel in the morning with his scooter, and he didn't know me. Marula hosted me, and after that I was offered a house from a director of another hotel in the island for free, completely for free. And Greece, you know, it's a lot of fun, and that video that I'm gonna show, that portion, it's what's usually happens, you know, after 1 a.m. 2 a.m. up to sunrise in a Greek island. This is they love to sing Greek songs a lot. Yeah, it's interesting. That video, when I was there, I started to experiment. I had my push, my RavVast, and my guitar, and that video was the first experiment that I achieved with the RavVast, going with the flow, with some, you know, electro rhythm, and I loved it. And I sent to a friend. That's the recording of an Instagram story, and I like it. That's one of my favorite pictures. And again, Sotiris. Okay. Well, I can say that without the RavVast, I cannot say that it was for the RavVast that I came there, but RavVast played a very big, important role. You know, people used to call me the turtle because I had a yellow RavVast bag, the soft ones that came shipped with this one, and that was me, you know, climbing up the stairs with these on my back, the Bose speaker on the other hand, and the guitar, and it was, you know, a strange thing, you know, to see. Stayed on the island for 4 months. Is supposed to stay for 7, 8 days. I had not even underwear, you know. Anything was planned, and that was as happened. Every day I climbed the steps of the island to play in the platea, which because the town is on top. If you saw the castle there in that picture, it's on top. I used to play there, and it was 20 minutes of walk, 10 to 20 minutes, depends how heavy was my rig. And I am playing now for you Eftimia, and the song that I was playing before up into the Castro, and I'm using some effect for this. Here I am. And that was Eftimia, more or less. And when Sotiris saw me into the horror, he started to be mesmerized about the music, my presence, the way I was. It was very strange to see me back then. I was not a tourist, not a local, not a homeless. It was just, something else. With this instrument every night, chased by the police sometimes. Then, fortunately, the chief of the police changed during that period. And the new chief was a good friend with Marula, the woman that you saw singing in the video. And so I stayed safe and sound for the rest of the summer. I remember a thing that before going to being hosted in Galia's house, in Yorgo's house, you know, I stayed into a hotel after the first one. I stayed the first hotel I stayed, I paid myself. It lasted a week. Then I couldn't afford, and she was full. Then I found this guy, Dimitri. Dimitri was a big guy, big guy, and you know, he heard about me. I think he heard about me, about the stories about me coming from, you know, the town up into the island, and said I got a room, and he offered me to stay, a place to stay. When every night I made a few money with busking, you know, playing, singing, and I came to him after 2-3 days saying, you know, I got some money, and he said no. I said, what? No, I refuse money from you. I said, why? I mean, you are a hotel, you know, in the just peak of the summer season, you know, and you're giving me a room, and said, you know, 20 euro, 30 euro doesn't make any difference for me. And I respect what you do, he said. I know what you're doing, and asking you money would be like spilling blood out of you. And I was jaw dropped. People there has got a big heart, megalokardia, you know, in Greek language, and I was really mesmerized about that. And I have some videos also of Galia's place. You know, she used to have a big terrace facing the sea, the Aegean Sea, and I have a video of me rehearsing on that, you know, terrace. I'm showing you right now if I remember where. Okay, let me see. That's me washing dishes, and you know, and listening to Dream Theater and washing dishes. Yeah, that's her porch. And yeah, that was one of the biggest night there. You see the guitar, you see the money. I use the guitar case for Busking, but there's another picture that's even more important for me. See if I can find it. I think it's here somewhere. Where is it? It's me and Sotiris. No. Yeah, here, this one. This is a kid that, you know, met me, and without asking anything, she drawn this for me, and because I had on just in front of me the RavVast on the floor and my guitar, and she came to me with this thing, and I was like, thank you, sweetheart. And you know, flowers, that's the picture that I like the most, because kids came to me and they gave me flowers instead of money. There were some small plants right in front of me on the place where I used to busk every night, and they went there, they took off the flowers, and they put it in my guitar case aside with money, and also a piece of paper. I remember it was written, thank you for making this evening so magical with your music, your heart, your voice, and you know, your soul. Those are the things that are most important to me, you know. really. And yeah, what's happening? Okay, is there any? Oh, there's a lot of lag I can see to the streaming. Yeah, how much latency do we got? I think we got a lot of latency actually, because sorry, I'm deconcentrated because I'm observing what you see in the moment that you see, and was a huge gap from the moment that I'm actually saying the things and the moment that they are streamed. So it confuses me a little. And well, the thing is that after that summer in Astipalia, I went to Athens. And in Athens, a lot of things happened as well. I started to busk in the center of Manastiraki and down the Acropolis, you know, the big Acropolis in Athens. And one night, after doing my set, I was playing this Rav every night. I sat on a big wall down in the center in Monastiraki, and it was, you know, full with kids, with, you know, gypsy and homeless people. Not a thing with gypsies. It's just that, you know, in some certain places, it's you know, common ground to steal things, you know, to sneaking in and stealing things. And that night happened to me. I had more than €100 worth of coins and Busking 3 days in my bag, my passport, my cards, and 2 phones. And I got robbed. I couldn't do anything. No money, not receiving money from Western Union or whatever. No documents, no phones, no cards, you know, to withdraw. What did I do? First thing, I asked a guy that was beside me, please, can I ask you the phone so I can send a message to a friend? And when I started to talk with the guy, I just actually discovered that that guy is a Paramount Picture executive producer. He produced James Cameron, you know, just to name a name, and he was there in Greece for producing Jack Ryan. And this guy gave me his phone through Instagram. I texted a girl that I was, you know, hanging during that period, and I was able to, at least to have a refugee for that night. And she borrowed me €40. After that, I survived just with a RavVast and my guitar and my voice. That was incredible, because it was the first time that I've discovered that truly I could survive without having nothing but my talent and these instruments. And it was a big switch, that moment. And after that, I went into a hotel, and as usual, I took my RavVast with me. Oh, is this in a handpan? No, it's a RavVast. Can I see? Yeah, come and see. And I started playing and blah blah blah. And that girl, Alexandra, the receptionist, said, "You're too cool, too great, too skilled. I have to text a friend of mine." I was busking and living into this hostel in Athens after Astipalia. And the friend that she texted to was a producer of the Greece Got Talent. You know, the Got Talent, USA Got Talent, Britain Got Talent, etc. The Greek version. And I was audited and I entered the show. And I got 4 yes. And it was a coincidence, because in those days I was robbed. I think 3 days before, of all my stuff. I could buy back my passport to the Italian embassy, and I paid in one weekend. I could afford 120 euro just by playing on the street with my RavVast, and was really deep. I mean, I had nothing. I was alone. If I remember, that period was like immense, greatest period of my life, by the way. And yes, that's basically it. One thing that along the many coincidences, many, like the Paramount producer, people that I have met in Italy for one day randomly. I found them in Athens. Beautiful encounters, like a girl, Nina from Strasbourg, that I went there for a week. She just was passing by. She didn't have to pass that place where I was playing, but she did. We met and we had a great adventure and time together. Alexandra, the girl that texted her friend, allowing me to be audited and playing in front of the Greek television. I wanted to thank her after the registration, the recording of the episode of Greece Got Talent, and I came back to the hostel asking for her. And I went there and said, Alexandra, where is Alexandra? I want to thank her, for what she did for me. And somebody said from the desk, the reception, Alexandra, who? The girl that they found, that met you with RavVast? Yes. Oh, that day that you met and she texted the Greece Got Talent producer was actually her last day of job. She quitted and she had, a couple of weeks, and that was her last day. Like, I met her in her last day of job. Then she texted the girl. Then I went to Greece Got Talent and played the RavVast. There's the video on YouTube of that, by the way, along with FTMia one. And that's it, guys. That's it. If you have any questions regarding this, if you are inspired, or if you want to share your own story, just write to us at content@ravlabs.com. And by the way, in this moment I am announcing the winner of the giveaway. And the winner of the giveaway, I think I have to close this. The winner of the giveaway, are you seeing me, or something weird happening? Because I don't understand. Guys, are you seeing me? Because I don't understand if it's something weird or not, because it's strange. It seems okay. And yes, I don't know how the lag is very high. I never saw something like that. And I am now announcing the winner of the giveaway contest. RavVast is proud to offer into this giveaway contest a Rav of your choice, and the winner for this contest is Daniel Short. I don't know if you are here. Okay. I just saw a message from my colleague Alice. So, Daniel, I don't know if you are here, but you just won a Rav of your choice. Either you won a B Celtic double ding or a B Kurd or a Rav Moon. It's up to you, man. You just, you're gonna be contacted by my colleagues, and yes, that's good news for you. Merry Christmas. And now what I'm gonna do to celebrate this moment for Daniel, for the next contest, the next giveaway, and the next story that you're gonna send me at content@ravlabs.com, I'm gonna play both the B chord and the moon together. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's it, guys. I don't know what else to to add to this session. If you want, I can play the Celtic double ding. It's 432 hertz, by the way. I did not say that if you are thinking to buy a RavVast, just use the code RavFlutter for any vast and accessories. You're gonna get a discount. If you get already a discount on the price listed, with that code you will get another one on top, and you're gonna support me as well. That's it. If I will just wait a few seconds for gather some questions. Why not? I'm gonna play the guitar in the meantime, and waiting for your questions too.
Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same? Will it make it easy on you now that you've got someone to blame? You say one love, one life, it's one need in the night. One love, you've got to share it. Leave your baby if you don't care for her. Did I disappoint you? With a bad taste in your mouth, you act like you never had love. Oh, you want here to go without. Well, it's too late tonight to drive the past out into the light. We're one, but we're not the same. Will we carry each other, carry each other one?
Yeah, just an improvisation, whatever. It's been a long time that I don't play the guitar. My bad. And singing altogether. So I think we have reached the end of this tongue drum and music jam. Thank you for your comments. Thank everyone for your comments. And yeah, I thank RavVast for giving me this opportunity. And in the meantime, I wish you all a great Christmas, great things, and make the change that it is needed into this be. Thank you, everyone.